What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to F1 23, my team career mode for the IMOLA and Spanish Grand Prix. So it's a return to IMOLA. It is definitely a very difficult track for me to do in season 1, but it has turned into one of my favorite tracks to do in the game. It was one of those slow burner ones, but I think what definitely helped was my slight change in my joystick sensitivity, which makes the steering wheel move a bit faster, and it definitely made tracks like Imola and especially Jeddah easier to drive. But of course, as we found out in Jeddah last season, the My Team car is a whole different beast, and it's even worse here in Season 4. Of course, in the last 2 episodes, we have come to grips with the fact that the regulations did not affect the one area of the car that we really wanted it to affect, and it has resulted in the most difficult start to a season that we've had since Season 1. I say that races 1 and 2, P2 and a P3, but to be quite honest, we have gotten lucky in both instances. 2 red flags in both Australia, 1 red flag in both Australia and Baku has resulted in us being able to push ourselves further up the order. So we're quite lucky to have these positions. But with the combination of our poor qualifying pace and the fact that we've got new competitors now, completely new rivals, of course, Red Bull are still there, but Max Verstappen is having huge trouble with his car. He's got 8 points, even though, oh yeah, sprint, forgot about that. So yeah, Red Bull, of course, they're back to the top as ever, with Sergio Perez being the most consistent, being on the podium in each and every race this season. Teo Pourchaire, Aston Martin, George Russell for Aston Martin, so the Aston Martins are here to join the title fight, and also Ocon and Gasly with the French outfit Alpine. They are here to stay. McLaren, they're creeping up as well. Oscar Piastri still struggling to get to grips with this new McLaren in this new era. Yuki Tsunoda, I don't know if it was down to the red flag or whatever, but he was able to get a P2. Ferrari are starting to work their way back a little bit with that 5th place for Leclerc. It's going to be difficult. It is currently difficult. Even Lance is now definitely struggling, which is a huge red flag, because that is the AI in our car, and the best position he's managed is a P5. He's got 10th in Baku and P13 in Miami. And in Miami, you might see that we DNF'd. We weren't doing very good on the inters. We were like, I think 7th place, and honestly in hindsight we should have kept it, but I decided to take a risk and pit onto the softs in wet conditions early. It was more intermediate conditions. We were heading towards the crossover, but I pitted too early and it was too late at the end of the day when the track started to dry up, so we decided to just retire the car. But we made it to P3 in Baku, so I'm very happy about that, because Baku is a race that we have struggled in historically, like a DNF last season in Season 3, an 8th place in Season 2, and a DNF again in Season 1, you know, so I'll take a P3, but that DNF has definitely cut us short quite a bit, and in hindsight, we probably should have just stayed outside on the inters, but I wanted a chance to get a better position than that, especially since Sergio Perez is getting higher up there. So yeah, and Stroll, we need to get him to start stepping up, because it is getting very difficult to keep up with the Aston Martin and Red Bulls, and even Alpine they're probably quicker than us at this point. So I don't know what's going on. And next up we've got Imola, which is one of the most technical tracks on the calendar, and a track that we definitely really struggled in Season 1, but we started improving quite a lot in Season 2. What did we get in Season 2? P2. A P2, and we only got that because of engine wear, you know, so it could have been a P1. So I'm quite curious to see what happens now as we enter round 4. Of course, it's too early to have to change any parts just yet. So yeah, we could be really good in this situation. So without further ado, let's just advance forward. We got an aerodynamics equipment upgrade, so extra R&D, weekly resources, G-force training for Lance Stroll.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for the weekend has failed.
Oh yeah.
Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
So we were supposed to get some new front wing end plates that unfortunately failed. So we weren't able to repurchase them last episode, but we can now with the extra R&D that has just come in. So that will be coming before Spain. So we've got an aerodynamics upgrade, 100% coming in. So before we do anything, however, I'm going to put the stream up on my phone just to make sure everything is up to scratch, and I would have hated to have spoken for this long without the mic on or anything. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, where should I put my phone? I think I'll put it here. I want to keep an eye on the stream, but yeah, we knocked our wing off at one point in Miami. We had to restart the race just because I looked at the live chat on my phone, which was to the side of me, so I don't want to do that anymore. I'll put it on the floor in front of me, so all I got to do is look down briefly just to see if the stream is healthy and doing well with the connection. So, designer makeover or budget solution. One of the world's leading interior designers has offered to give our hospitality suite a makeover. We could do the job at half the cost, but that won't get us on the front page of their globally distributed lifestyle magazine. What should we do? Well, team acclaim.
Thanks.
Can't go wrong with that.
I know these kinds of decisions can be challenging, but...
God, I love this new marketing place, man. It looks awesome. We got that last episode, or a couple episodes ago. So cool. Alright, so without further ado, let's travel to Imola, ready for this Grand Prix, and hopefully we can do well. I don't know how this track's going to feel with these cars. These are the worst feeling cars we've had, for definite. So, yeah, I am a bit afraid, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to pour myself some apple juice. Lovely. Hey! We got sunny weather throughout the weekend, so at least that's good. God, ugh. Absolutely love that. Okay. Yeah, so the weather forecast looks good. And we've also started dealing with a lot of faults recently. More faults than ever, strangely enough. We actually never really had any mechanical faults up until this season. So, yeah, getting emails like this, and we've got it twice this season. They're DRS failures for the most part. So, and ERS. It's actually ERS failures. We've had that twice. We've had it a few times where it's just locked the energy recovery system and we couldn't use it, and it definitely hurt us in Baku for sure. We could have maybe got a P2 or higher, and hell, we should have won in Australia. I'm going to keep bringing that up until we get our first win of the season, but we should have won in Australia, but we absolutely bottled it on the final corner and allowed Porsche to pass us. And yeah, he got his first ever win in F1, which is quite poetic considering we kicked him out of our team because of his poor performance, but Aston Martin saw some potential in him. And he's paid it back in spades. He's already got more points than he ever did in previous seasons. So, like in previous entire seasons, so that's just absolutely crazy. I can't help but be happy for the guy. He didn't suit our team, but Aston Martin saw something in him, and yeah, it was clearly worth it. Okay, so Imola set up. We've got fuel management. Right, I don't really feel like doing any of these, to be honest. I'll do race strategy. So we do have a set of mediums, fortunately, but other than that, yeah, I don't really feel the need to do anything. So, yeah,
okay,
let's drive out.
Track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Okay, let's do this. Alright, let's see how Imola feels in Season 4. Here we go. One of the Haas cars has already gone out, like quite early as well. And we're going to be driving a few laps on these hard tyres before we come back in. But yeah, these tyres are a bit cold right now, so Need to hope that they warm up quite quick, which they are, to be honest, so that's good. Yeah, just slower turns before we can get these warmed up. But yeah, for a track like Imola, I don't think hard tyres are going to be the best decision in the race. I don't know, we'll see. You know, it always feels different in race conditions. So we'll just have to wait and see. But that Haas car never set a lap. Lance is coming out now. Why was that Haas out? Like, a lot of the AIs do that, you know, I've noticed. They come out, but they never set a lap. They just do a random outlap around the track and don't do anything after that. But yeah, these hard tyres definitely struggling. We maybe could use a little extra downforce, that's for sure. Let's turn the differential down and the front brake bias down and see what that does. But I definitely feel a lot more comfortable around Imola than we were at like the beginning of this game's lifespan. I really struggled around this track in Season 1, if you guys remember. Always riding the curves and everything. And that's a big difference that F1 23 has over all the prior games. It's a lot more realistic in terms of how the track affects the car. And I like it. It's more difficult, and it's going to make a lot of the old F1 games really easy going back to them, but I like it. I'm a fan of what they did with this game. In terms of the handling, you know, I think it's really good. Maybe the best in the series, but content-wise is lacking. As in, it's literally just F1 22 with a different handling model and an update to F1 Live, which becomes F1 World. Yeah, these tyres are definitely warmed up now. So maybe the hard tyres would be pretty good around Imola. We just, you know, that wasn't very good. We've gone through that quicker. We'll go for one more lap after this, but we lost a couple of tenths from that, so there's more time to find, that's for sure. Alright, you know what, let's hot lap. Hot lap on the hards. Lance has gone quicker, that's a good sign. He's also on a quicker compound. Car's feeling a little more unstable. It feels a lot more unstable than it used to be honest. Yep, been that lap. We'll try again in a minute. That was just clumsy all around. Alright. Okay, hot lap back on, let's do it. Okay, Lovely. I used to really struggle on that section alone. But yeah, we have to definitely let the car roll through a lot more on these hards, that's for sure. In that section we definitely struggle more on the faster we go, which is something to think about. Ah, that was lovely. Perfect. So Sector 2 could definitely use some improvement, but other than that, I'm quite happy. Definitely not quicker than those other guys, but they are on quicker compounds to be fair, so I'm not going to complain too much. But we better get back to the pits.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Alright. So I wonder what the time is between tyre compounds. Like, what the time gap is. We could check the race director, actually, for that. So, for Lance, it would be like, he can get into the 115s. So around there quite consistently, and then for us, yeah, the hards don't seem capable of 115s at all. So there's a good few tenths in it, which is something to think about for sure. But we also have to think about tyre longevity. So the second stint is definitely going to be on mediums for sure. That is probably going to be the best tyre compound for race conditions. Then again, the softs could be like really good, so you know, maybe they could be our second stint. Like, we could maybe try mediums to softs, which would be very different from most races we do. And here comes Lance. But the car feels pretty good. Lance speeds past us. Alright. Yeah. I feel pretty good about that. I don't know about pace, but in terms of how the car feels around Imola, it's pretty good. Like, we're on the hards, so, you know, it's only going to feel better from here. Or at least it should anyway. You know, the mediums are quite inconsistent with the My Team car, but it's going to feel amazing on softs. Depends how much they grip though in braking zones, because one thing we did notice is when we turned hot lap up, when we turned the engine up on these hard tyres, certain corners were a lot harder. So I think we could do with some extra downforce, but we should probably take a look at everything first. So okay, so differential adjustment off throttle seems to be different to on throttle. So on throttle we can change that in the setup while we race, but I don't think we can change off throttle. I don't know. Okay. So having less ride height would definitely improve cornering. That's definitely something to experiment with. So we'll put those down to 34 instead of 38. Yeah, and we'll see what that does. In terms of brake bias, I think we've done a good job there. And then tyre pressure, we can leave that. But yeah, I think the only thing we'd change is ride height and see what that does. We only did a few laps and that's already like 15% wear. So how are these mediums going to feel? That's the question. Okay. Let's do 5 laps around IMOLA on the mediums, see how this feels.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Alright, let's see how this feels then. Let's turn hot lap on for this first lap. Just to see how much quicker we'll be in terms, like, against the hards. Gone over the curves a bit much there. I'm going to redo that section. Oh, there's a lot of oversteer there. That's for sure. Like, oversteer towards the rear. This definitely feels a lot quicker than it did on hards, that's for sure. Okay, quickest of the session by about a second, so yeah, big gains compared to the hards, that's for sure. So maybe the hards are not worth it. Of course, we also need to test how the softs are going to be. But Gasly and Tsunoda aren't quicker. Then again, I did run the advantage of having a higher engine mode. That was not a good corner for us. Oof. Right, can I rewind? Yeah. Yeah, certain corners... I really hate this car. It just doesn't want to. It's just. I wouldn't say it's understeer. It just doesn't seem capable of proper turns. Right, we've got to turn the RS on to gain this time back. Right, I think putting more ride height on has definitely thrown off the car. That's for sure. And we can't flash back anymore anyway. So we'll turn that back up to 38 because that's just abysmal. Alright. That was beautiful. We need more laps like that. So I think there's a bit too much drift on the back. Too much oversteer. There's way too much oversteer on this car. So, but I don't feel like there's enough. I feel like there's too much understeer as well. Like, it feels like how they described the 2012 Ferrari, you know? It understeers too much, it oversteers too much. Like, bro, it's just drifting out of every corner. It's awful. It feels so bad. Okay. Oh, I hate that section with this car. Oh, Nick! You dickhead. Fuck you. Fuck you, you dickhead!
Program complete. Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
What's the tyre wear? It's not even that bad, it's just the car feels awful. I don't even want to drive it back to the garage, like, we'll just skip that. Right, so putting down the ride height definitely didn't work. We had some underbody damage as well, but the car felt bad to start with, so...
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Okay, so we'll put this back up to 38. Okay, we need to figure this out. And I think it'll have to do with the wing. Like, maybe putting some extra downforce on the rear wing could be worthwhile. So I think putting this up by a few clicks could be beneficial. Because I feel like we're drifting a bit too much. So I feel like we're drifting out of corners too much. So hopefully that does something that helps. Anyway, Lance is out. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see if he's struggling as well. It looks like he is. P16 for Lance, but he's on the soft, so let's see where he can end up. But yeah, we're both struggling with the car. Like, it's the car that's the issue, it's not me. Otherwise, Lance would be doing really well. But he's not. He's not doing well this season. And neither am I. I told you, the car was going to feel awful and undrivable. It was already bad enough in Season 3. But then they changed all the regulations, apart from the one thing that really needed to be changed, and that was powertrain. And now the car just feels absolutely abysmal. Alright, Lance, let's see what you did. Hey, let's go! Okay, so our car is looking really good on the softs, apparently. That's a really good time. He's beat Perez by about 2/10, so that's lovely to see. And to be fair, we're P3, like, we're quicker than most people on the softs, so the mediums aren't the worst thing in the world, for sure. It's not the worst. I'll have a look at the race director and look at our lap times. So, yeah, it's capable of 1:15 dead. Like, it's capable of around the 1:15s. That was with hot lap on, though. So, I think the only... it's capable of about around 1:15 to 1:16. And what did Stroll get with the softs? 1:14. So the soft is capable of a lot around Imola, which is a really, really good sign, to be fair. There's no point going out for another lap. So we may as well end the session there, but it's a good session. It just, the car doesn't feel that good.
Now over the line. Let's see our top three.
But to be fair, we've only used the hards and the mediums, so we'll have to see. But yeah. We're still yet to test the softs, so we'll skip FP2. I think we'll do quick practice, and then go into FP3 and test out the softs and see what we can do there. Alright, let's do qualifying pace. Nice. Wow, okay. Okay, there we go. Fuel management. Okay. So that's all our practice programs that we really care about done. Honestly, the more we go through these seasons, the worse the car gets, and the more difficult the practice programs get. And I actually really like doing the practice programs, but they're not fun anymore. And that's the issue with the career mode. There needs to be some balancing for later seasons, to be honest. Alright, FP3. Let's go. There needs to be some extra balancing in the career mode for later seasons, because it is not good. Okay. So, FP3, just about an hour till qualifying. Let's see what we can do with the softs. Lance set a really good time on the softs. He was top of the session. So the softs are apparently really good with our car. There's only one way to find out. So we'll do a couple laps, one normal one and one with hot lap on. Feels good, but I'm not sure about pace. Stroll's out, and he's already set a really good time, so let's see what we can do compared to him. 1:15.7 at this point. Whoa, not quicker. Let's put hot lap on. I don't mind if Stroll's quicker than me at this point in the season. Like we're nowhere right now. We're not really nowhere, but it feels like we are. Lando Norris in his Mercedes is up there. Hopefully he doesn't get in our way. If he does, I'm gonna crash. Thanks, Lando, you dickhead. Fucking ruined my lap. We'll switch that off then. But it felt good, so I think we don't need to waste any more engine power.
At the end of this lap.
Alright, we'll just have to see how qualifying goes, won't we? Not the worst though. To be fair, regardless, we are one of the best cars on the grid around this particular track. So it's looking really good. And if Lance can continue his pace, then yeah, even if we don't win, then Lance can get a win, and I'm not going to be too unhappy about that. Not at this stage. Okay. Let's oh, we can just retire from the session, right? Yeah. So we can just retire from the session, but our times will still be recorded.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Perez, Russell and Pierre Gasly.
Oh, yeah. So everybody else went out, but that's like track evolution.
Here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
But they're going to have less time for track evolution in qualifying, so I'm not too worried. Only thing I'm worried about is setting a good lap time. Okay. Alright, let's do some R&D. Can't do any more aero. So we could do durability. Or we could do chassis. One of the two. I think there's definitely going to be more regulations going into next season. Right, so we've got a major one there. Got a major one here. We're already top in terms of chassis, so genuinely, I don't think we need to do any upgrades for that. So I think we'll just save and do, you know, this. So in terms of the energy store, I think we only used one energy store last season, so I'm not worried about that at all. ICE, that's what I said I wanted to improve. Alpine's durability is insane. Oh my god, they are well ahead. Oh, that's why Verstappen's engine keeps failing. Red Bull are absolutely abysmal. Ferrari, Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, all bottom three in terms of durability. How have we not seen more engine failures? How has Verstappen been the only one to take an engine failure? You know, where's Perez's engine failure? Where's Leclerc, Sainz, Norris and Bottas? Like, that's weird, that is. And makes me think we're definitely going to see some more engine failures from those three guys, which is really, really good in terms of the championship. And it kind of explains why Ferrari... Oh, they've probably gotten mechanical, like, faults mid-race, just not engine failures. Of course, Perez is carrying Red Bull right now. But, yeah, Alpine and Aston Martin have made some really good cars, and they're up there, and that's why we're struggling against them. But Imola feels pretty good right now, so I'm not too worried anymore. Our ICE is at 50%, so unfortunately that might affect us during the race. I don't know. We'll have to see. And I don't want to replace it during Spain neither, so I think Spain it might affect us badly, but I don't think it'll affect us too much in Imola. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm quite happy with the car. As happy as I could be anyway. I'm happy with the setup, not the car. Alright, first quali lap. Let's go. Well, let's see what we can do. That was lovely. .113.7, that's what we're aiming for. Oh my god, the car feels completely different in qualifying, what the hell? P7! What the hell? This felt like way too good of a lap to say P7. You're having a laugh, is it that bad? Oh my god, what happened? What happened? How are we that far behind? Oh my god, we're 7/10 off. Where can we get 7/10 from? What? Where's Lance? Lance is out right now. Let's see what I can do. What on earth is going on? This game, man, it's really getting on my nerves on these later seasons, that's for sure. Season 3 is when the career mode goes downhill, apparently. Alright, Lance. Let's see what you can pull out. 9. Oh my god. The car's just not good. We're in P16 right now. Oof. Okay, let's wait till everybody goes back in. Alright. We're going to go back out. Have we put on a new set? Yes, we have. So, we're going to go back out and try again. But that is abysmal. Why would you have Stroll as a teammate? When I hired him, I didn't have a lot of money at the time. I'm just looking at stats, bro. I'm not really judging it on real life. And he's been really good. I won the Constructors with him last season. We finished P3 in the standings, whereas I finished first. So, he was worth it. And he was pretty cheap as well, because Aston Martin had ditched him. So he was about 5 million, which was pennies. How good is the car on paper at the moment? The third best, but I don't know how reliable R&D is right now, because we're in Season 4 and the car feels awful, in my opinion. We need to find 7/10 somehow. Jesus. And look, we're losing speed as we go up this uphill, so... Fucking gravel. Right, let's flashback that. Barely 2/10, not even that. Ah, Jesus, why does this car feel so awful all of a sudden? I'm jealous of you, George. And that fucking amazing Aston Martin now. We're definitely not the third best team. That's for sure. I think we're actually fourth now. I don't know. Because, like, Alpine aren't better than us on paper, but it's clearly a better car. I think it just comes down to how fucking poor the regulations were. Like, our powertrain is, like, really, really good. But that's because the regulations didn't, like, affect the powertrain last season. I said last season that the car was difficult to drive, even though it was clearly the best car by far, and we won the Constructors really easily. It was difficult to drive because the powertrain, the car was too fast for the brake zones, and I said if Season 4 didn't change anything, it was going to be worse. And look, it's worse.
All clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
Like, it's not the worst car we've had, obviously. Season 1 would be that. But it's the worst feeling car. And therefore, for me, it's the worst car we've driven. Even though it is capable of podiums. I don't even know if it really is capable of podiums, because we got those podiums because of red flags. Even Stroll's not doing well. And that's an AI not doing well in our car. That speaks volumes. Just a shame. Okay, so we've got one more opportunity to pull out a good lap. Otherwise, we're starting outside of the top 10 again. At least the car looks nice. Yeah, based on anything. This current one, I took some inspiration from a lot of the Silver Arrow Mercedes cars, and like obviously got our purple with it. It uses the Splice livery, so it's pretty good. It's not the best livery we've had, but it's definitely a good one. I'd say our Season 2 livery was the best one, but yeah, it's not bad at all. It might be down to the shit engine as well, because none of the Mercedes-powered guys are doing very good. Well, Williams are, but they don't have the drivers for it, even though they do have a really good car capable of points. But Mercedes are one of the worst teams on the grid right now. McLaren are nowhere, despite Tsunoda getting the podium. But I don't know, because Aston Martin are looking really good. It just comes down to our powertrain. It's too powerful. We need regulations to, you know, get rid of it. We needed that last season because, I mean, this car feels awful. Alright, let's go. It might be down to fuel mix. For some reason it always puts in about 13 laps. I don't know if we could change that. And we've got traffic. We'd love to see it. Fuck! I tried to get a slipstream. Right, let's do that again and make sure to move out the way this time. And I fucked it. And yeah, I don't have a flashback. Maybe we can fuck up everybody else's time. Oh, we can't because they're on outlaps. Right, maybe we can make it in time to do another lap. Let's switch that thingy off now. Right, if we can make it in time and do another lap, then we should be fine. Why is my stream frozen on my thing? Are we okay? Is the stream live? Was that just a glitch on my phone? Let's have a look. Yeah, that was just a bug. Right, okay. Whew. Do you make your own setups? Not really. I take them from the internet and then change them to my... Whoa! What are you doing?
Wow, that was a heck of an impact.
Logan,
Okay.
what the hell? What is he doing? Was he on a lap and I just didn't know? No, he wasn't. His ERS blinker was on. What was he doing? Why has he took me out? What the hell? Back off. Oh my god. Well, that is the worst possible start we could have had. And that's going to cost us some money as well. Fuck you, Logan. I love you because I support Williams, but man, of all people, why did it have to be you?
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves.
At least Lance got a good time.
Perez, Oscar Piastri, and George Russell. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
Fucking
We'll
hell.
be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
That's another poor start for us. I don't understand this fucking car. I can't get to grips with it. So we've got a recovery drive ahead of us now. So it's definitely a soft tyre start for sure. But hey, we got Spain after this, and Spain is a lot easier of a track, so I believe we'll do well there. I believe we'll do well here as well. We've just got to have a decent strategy and hope there's a lot of fighting up front as well. So, you know, they slow each other down and, you know, we don't have a massive gap to try and claw back. But we're going on softs and we'll undercut for hards. I don't feel like going on to mediums. Or we could start on the mediums and then undercut for softs, but I don't know how the tyre wear is going to be for the softs. I haven't done any testing with that. So we'd have to see, but yeah, this car feels awful. And I haven't turned up the difficulty neither. Like, the difficulty is the exact same as it's been for the last couple of seasons. The car is just awful. And we are like, we've won the championship 2 times in a row now. We're the reigning champ.
Welcome once again
so it's
to the
literally the car. It's awful.
Enzo and Dino Ferrari. The clue is in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
And our shitty qualifying pace continues.
Anti-clockwise, of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers around 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9
How past races this season gone?
left. Drivers will need to be
I got a P2 in Australia. That should have been a P1, but I dipped a tyre into the grass on the final corner and Teo Pourchaire took the victory.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's
I got a P3 in Baku, which is our best finish in Baku to date. And then I got a DNF in Miami because I tried a different strategy and it was awful, so we retired the car.
Stroll, Norris, Gasly.
And for the most part, our qualifying pace has not been good at all. Our race pace has been good. Qualifying's not.
Verstappen, Tsunoda, Sainz, Magnussen.
I mean, look at all these big names low down.
Albon, the owner.
So we're not the only one. Oh, we're starting P18.
Daruvala, Drugovic, and Logan Sargent.
Fuck you, Sargent. Let's go.
It's time to go.
This is the only time you'll ever hear me say that because I love Logan, but whatever.
Today's race once again is Anthony Davidson.
So they get penalties, which saves us 2 overtakes.
and they've suffered a grid penalty due to taking a new engine. It could mean a tough race in store.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
All right. Race strategy. We could go soft to mediums. Let's see what we do here. So, I definitely want to pit earlier. Stint 2, which would be quicker? Mediums. So mediums would be quicker. But I feel like we definitely struggle towards the end. I don't like the fuel load. Right, we'll go 24 laps. No. 23.5, right? I don't know, because fuel load has been very inconsistent for us, and I hot lap pretty much the whole race. And I don't want to change that, because it won't be fun otherwise for me. But fuel load has only really been an issue since last season. And I think we went into low fuel mode at Baku. So I think we'll stick with 24.0. What can we do with the car setup? Not much. I think this is okay. I think it's good for the race. It's just our qualifying pace is abysmal.
The formation
but Stroll's up there.
And every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure their car is ready for the battle.
Stroll's on the mediums. So will he be pitting onto softs or will he be pitting onto hards? Sergio Perez once again on pole.
Cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out. Let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Yeah, facility management must be coming into play because Verstappen's been woeful, but Perez has been like unstoppable. Like Checo has been the most consistent guy all season. He's looking dangerous. Anyway, we've got another recovery drive ahead of us. Once again, this is our third recovery drive in a row, I think. I don't know. I can't even remember where we qualified in Miami. But I don't remember it being good. Let's go. ERS on. Right, Joe's had a very good start. We'll follow him through. Ah, whoa! Okay. I forget at the back there's a lot more of a braking point. A lot earlier of a braking point. So I was trying to get to the left and then brake, but it happened too quickly. Oh my god. What is Albon doing? Really? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. I'm restarting that race. Why would you ram into the back of me like that? Ram into my fucking side pod, sorry. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go again. Albon's getting a really good start. Bottas is awful. And I have to slow down on the fucking race start. Oh, I hate starting at the back. Right, Sargent's had a really good start. Doravala's trying to overtake us. Get out my fucking way. Yeah, this is the issue with a skinny track like this. Not much room for overtakes. Other than here. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Guan Yu Zhou's had a really good start, so we'll try and keep up with him. Logan's looking dangerous. That Williams is quick. I wish he'd piss off though.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Alright. It's not a good start. We've only gained about 2 positions. But we just have to grit our teeth and deal with it. Overtake on Sainz maybe? ERS. get past him.
Nice move. Good job.
He's not fucking off. You're costing us time, dickhead. Right, there we go. Guan Yu Zhou's had a great start in that Alfa Romeo. It's crazy. So we're pitting on lap 7, I think? Lap 8? Lap 8. Lap 8 for mediums. So we'll definitely get a good undercut in, that's for sure. Piastri's looking quick.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Full. Hate this car, man. This is the worst car we've had so far in the series. This car has been abysmal.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
I hate it. I hate this car so much. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate this car! Fuck! Ugh, I'm not even halfway through the season. I've got to deal with the whole season of this absolute boat. I feel like Hamilton with the fucking W12 and the 13. Just awful, awful cars. There's no fighting going on ahead neither, so there's nothing we can do. Yeah, I don't really want to do that, bro. Like, I understand the appeal of it, but nah, that's not what I play the games for. Whoa! They're slowing. Whoa!
There's a new...
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, that's actually stupid. So now I've got to look out for that. Like, imagine having to do this without flashbacks. So Pocher gets spun out, and I've still... Oh, what the fuck? He, like, brake checks me. Right, fuck y'all. See ya. Illegal?
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out.
Get out!
Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Right.
Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
Right, what's he thinking?
Confirmed.
A stop now for mediums, right? I don't want to do that because it's too early. Those mediums are going to be terrible. We're going to go on the hards. God, that was unfair. So, was that our final flashback? Oh, that's woeful. Okay. Right. Lance did not pit, so that's because he's on the medium. So people are still yet to pit. We're going to gain some good positions here. Not many people are pitting, I don't think. They don't look like it anyway. No. Okay. We could be gaining quite a few positions here. So we're not pitting for the rest of this race.
Come on! That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Yeah, Perez is not that far ahead. That's Verstappen in front of us right now. Albon's gaining some positions as well.
Line on the exit will receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Oh shit. Right, so now we just got to catch the safety car queue. Oh, it's going to be the same issue as Miami, where we're going to have way too much fuel and be so slow. I wonder if I could burn it as much as possible, but I don't know. We're last place right now, but people are still yet to pit, so, well, we're not last place, but you know what I mean. May as well be. Okay, what a weird situation. How was Porsche overtook us in the pits? Did he stay out? He must have stayed out. You know, if you were spinning out, I believe that would be an indication to probably change your tyres, but apparently not. Okay, some people, a lot of people, oh my god! Look at how many people just went into the pits! Look at all the positions we've just gained! Oh my god! And I think some people are still yet to pit, so if we drive well, as long as we drive well, this should be good for us. I don't like using flashbacks, but when situations like that happen, you just got no choice at all. Just how are you supposed to dodge getting brake checks like that? Okay. Quite curious to see what's going to happen in terms of pit stops. We're staying out for the rest of this race, but I'm sure some people are still on mediums from original.
Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Lance is P3. Okay, I'm going to try my best to stay alongside Max, taking a page out of his own book. Go, 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 go! Oh, you sneaky bastard! That is typical Max Verstappen. Oh, because of that, we might just lose another position here. We've gained some positions though. There we go. Cut off Albon right there and try to catch up to Verstappen. The sneaky bastard. But hey, at least we're in the points again. Lance is in P2. Go on, Lance. Verstappen's looking for the overtake on Norris. They're going to slow each other up. Oh no, they're not. They did well there. I was hoping they'd slow each other up so I could be able to catch up to them. But I'm pretty sure... I think everybody's pit now. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Did Lance pit? We'd have to have a look. Has everybody pit? No! Oh no! Okay, so we've got a net P4, basically. Magnussen's still out, Piastri, unfortunately our teammate, and George Russell, they have not all pit. So, that's looking good for us. I'm not worried about the Mercedes. I'm worried about the Red Bulls, for sure. So they're going to gain more points on us, but this is going to be really important for us, because Porsche is all the way down in P17. Russell's going to be all down there as well. It's going to be interesting.
We're currently trailing our teammate by 2.9 seconds.
Right, we'll let Albon overtake us there. We've got too much fuel. I can never really gauge on how much fuel we need to put in. There's a yellow flag behind. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're good.
Green flag.
Yeah, green flag. Alright. Okay. Oh god, it's an Alpine. Oh, I can't, don't try it. Back out. And we've dipped a tyre into the gravel. We love it! I love this car! No, I don't! I fucking hate it! Oh my god, the curbs! Okay, we're okay. Liam Lawson's out again. Wow. Lawson and Verstappen have both DNF'd twice this season already. Crazy. Yeah, so we're at a disadvantage for now, but if everybody stays out on those mediums, they're really going to start struggling. So I think if we take this pain for now, short-term pain, long-term gain, right? That's what we're going for. Verstappen's looking for a move on Magnussen, who's obviously looking slow.
Yellow flag.
No flags. That'll be Lawson.
Okay, clear.
Whoa! Alright, watch out for Magnussen. Leclerc, don't you dare.
Top 10 now, keep it up.
You're costing me so much time, man. Stop going for moves in there. You did that 2 seasons ago and crashed into your own teammate and took each other out. Don't be a stupid idiot, man. Bro's really trying to repeat history. Magnussen's really slowed up Albon.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a
Oh,
loss of
fuck
power.
off, Albon. Right. It's only minor damage. It's only minor damage. I don't think that's going to affect us too much, but man, that is annoying. I believe we could get Magnussen. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's go for the move. Okay, that first sector is going to be a lot more difficult for us now, but some people again still
Okay, good
yet to
work.
pit,
Great pass.
so we'll just defend. Yeah, okay. Minor damage, my arse. Slow the fuck down. What's with the AI going for stupid moves, man?
Lance is in the pits.
You are so stupid, Lance! For God's sake! Look at how much positions you just lost. We got so many laps to go. We're gonna need a wing change. I don't even have a free set of softs somehow. Shit. We gotta hope for another safety car. Fuck this car and its stupid braking zones. Should we pit? I think we should pit. I don't know, like, we're just going to be dropping positions so much. Yeah, we're pitting.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Fuck! I hate this car. It's such a chore to drive it. I took last season's car for granted, man. That was such a good car. Compared to this. It was difficult to drive, but it was fast. This one's just fucking shit.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one.
I hate it. I hate this car. I don't want to drive it. I just don't want to drive it at all.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We're in clean air, but it's not going to result in anything. Maybe a fastest lap at the very least. But unless there's another safety car, but nah, it's not going to happen. I'm going to restart. I'm restarting the session. I just don't think it was fair, the amount of bullshit that happened there, to be honest. Especially with Albon. Like, I'm going to be really aggressive with him in this race now. Yeah, let's follow Joker as usual. Try and get into this gap. Lovely. Whoa, that was close. That could have been really catastrophic. Okay, now I'm getting boxed in. Every time I want to go for a big move, Sainz is there.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Try and get Magnussen here. Oh, he's hit my pod. We're okay though. It's only moderate damage.
The underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
I doubt it. I'll take that over wing damage, that's for sure. Yeah, the reason we crashed earlier was because, well, not crashed, but got a lot of wing damage and wasted so many flashbacks, was Porsche spun out, but there was no yellow flags. Oh, Lance sets the fastest time.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage.
I know, you don't have to tell me twice.
At the moment. Just be careful.
There's a beautiful
nice work,
move.
mate. That brings you up a place.
Beautiful move on Guan Yu Zhou.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 5.5 seconds. Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form.
A lot of aggression there, but I am not in a good mood. On the track, anyway. In real life, I'm quite fine, but it's a bit annoying, that's for sure. Making really good progress, though. McLaren of Tsunoda and the Ferrari of Leclerc fighting here. That slowed me the fuck down. Fuck you, Leclerc. Right, I sense an overtake here. Wow!
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know.
Career mode is scripted as all fuck. And the yellow flag doesn't come out in time. That is so silly. But at least we've not wasted any flashbacks at this point. Okay, so let's see what we can do here.
Okay,
See you later.
the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced
Oh, oh my god, look at the pile.
Make sure to keep it positive.
That was going to be a red flag if we didn't turn them off.
It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Got that confirmed.
Right, do we go mediums or hards? Not too sure. I think we'll go mediums, because we are on the safety car for a couple of laps, so... We'll stick to the mediums, I think, this time. Hope Lance doesn't pit.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Okay, Lance did not pit, Perez did, Verstappen is, but we came out a lot better this time on that scripted event, so I'll take it. Go, go, go!
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
That is a much better result than before.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Albon's still doing well, that's good to see. Okay, let's see what happens this time. Whoa, Pocher's got a 5-second penalty for that. Probably for blocking the grid. Alright, Stroll's in second behind Russell.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Alright, let's switch that on ready. We're in a net P3 right now.
Green flag.
Whoa, whoa, what was the curb bouncing us out then? What the that's not physics! That's not how the curbs work! What is Albon doing? Perez just got a monster overtake on Magnussen. We're looking for an overtake on Norris. Good, good, good.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Chill out, Lando. Can we get this move done on Magnussen? That's the second time we've done him there, and there was no contact there this time, so that was good. Right, Stroll, please hold up Perez.
And gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds.
Oh, let's go, guys. Come on. Oh, well done, Lance. Very risky move, but Lance has done bits there.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Whoa, Perez.
I've got information on Lawson. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
I didn't mean to push Piastri out like that. Okay. Go on, Lance. Russell's got a bit of a lead. That'll really help him in terms of pit stops. But honestly, he should have gotten priority in terms of pit stops.
Caution, caution.
I don't know why they gave poor Chair priority when he's got the penalty. Strange decision making from Aston Martin, that's for sure.
Okay, clear.
And Lance is going to let us pass. Good man, good work, mate. Hold up Perez for me. We've got Perez out of DRS now. Come on, Stroll. Go for one more lap, please. Hold Checo up. What's he doing? Yes! Come on, Lance!
Managing your tyres, manage your tyres.
They're side by side. They're going to hold each other up. Let's go. Come on, Lance. Let's go. I wish I could order Lance to go for one more lap. But I think he's going to pit. George is pitting, and we are going to now take the lead.
Lance is in for his stop.
2.2 seconds on the rest. In clean air as well. Come on! Aston Martin in the mud as well. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, we lost a few tenths there. I've only got one flashback left. I do not want to waste that. Oh no, we lost almost a second from that horrible turn then. Perez is going to be scary, that's for sure. We need to make sure we can keep away from him. Okay. Completely missed those sausage curbs. I was not going to bother with that. Yeah, this car is an absolute shitbox. It does not deserve to win this race, but we're dragging it there. I'm really hoping Perez starts fighting with Norris and Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen is there. They're fighting. I think Verstappen dive bomb. Derivula in the Haas is P5. What the hell? Oh my god. What a race for the Indian rookie. That is insane. Right, now it's Max Verstappen going after us. Perez is not going to be happy about that, and Verstappen probably has the freshest parts on the grid considering the DNFs he's had. Oh no, the Red Bulls are not fighting. I think they're working together. Verstappen's got DRS now. Not good. I believe we've got a top 4 position in the bag though. Jesus Christ, I had to fight hard for that. Verstappen's got crazy pace. And we know he's good around Imola. God, our tyres are already crazy worn. This is why I wanted to go on the hards, guys.
And that's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, Max, are you fucking kidding me? Fucking idiot, man. Fucking idiot. Piss off, Max. Fucking hell. That aggression from Verstappen then. I mean, to be fair, we've also got side pod damage. Kind of fighting the inevitable here, and maybe it would have been better to let Verstappen go. Because he is not in the championship right now. We could have maybe afforded it. vehicle condition.
The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. Tyre condition still looking good.
Just tried to back Perez up into Norris, but it's not going to happen.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.5 seconds.
We might have to accept the inevitable here. Hey, what's up, Lazy?
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Perez isn't looking very quick. Oh, Perez wants the inside. No, he's double moved. I'm not having that. Jesus Christ. What a dickhead.
Good job, nice overtake.
He wanted the inside, I went round the outside, then he started to move towards the inside.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
We've got a top 4 in the bag, that's the most important thing.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Okay. We just have to survive one more onslaught of that main straight, and that's it. We've pretty much got the win from there. That's going to be tough because they're getting closer and closer each time. Back out of that. Dickhead. I knew as soon as I moved out of the way, they'd get like a speed boost or some shit and just start going around the outside. What's your button to change gear? I don't use it. Automatic. That's not the best final corner. Lost a couple of attempts there. But I'm going to burn off the CRS.
Final lap of the race.
I'm taking the inside. Got to be really aggressive here to keep Perez behind. And now he has to fight with Norris. If Norris can get past, that's us gaining more points on Perez in the championship. So that's actually really helpful. But yeah, these tyres have gone completely off. But I reckon we've done it, you know. Fucking hell. It's been a hard-fought win, but you know what? After how bad we were at this track in Season 1. Wow. Just a few months makes all the difference. We are already so much better at Imola. Even though this car is probably the worst car we've had all series, in my opinion. Just in terms of how it feels. We have come home, we are coming home to take our first win of the season. And our first ever win in the Imola Grand Prix. Let's fucking go! Let's go! Yes!
Superb driving.
Woo!
That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Yes, and I think we've really got to thank Lance for that as well. His defending against Sergio Perez before he went to pit really got us that first place. We wouldn't have gotten there in the first place if not. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go.
How do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence.
Look at that outfit, man. I'm glad you guys finally get to see it win a race.
The race meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Yes! Wow, that was awesome.
Welcome
winning at Imola.
Our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Well, there is the race win. In a very difficult race, I will definitely agree on that. And we have a safety car and Lance Stroll, our teammate, to thank for that, that's for sure. Verstappen, very unlucky not to get a podium, but I mean, if he's going to fight hard with us, we're going to fight hard with him. And we made him pay. But yeah, Verstappen and Perez, that Red Bull is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And we got lucky that Aston Martin had a complete howler of a race. We're back in the race for the title. Let's go.
Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today.
Let's go.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day? It's time to see how
Where did
things
Lance
are shaping
get?
up in the Constructors' Championship.
Nowhere.
Red Bull take over as championship leaders.
But
Meanwhile,
Deruvala gets his
AlphaTauri's
first
strong
points.
weekend allows them to continue their march up the table.
Deruvala gets his first ever points in F1. Albon gets 10 points for AlphaTauri.
For the next one.
This race is going to be so... Oh my god, it's double AlphaTauri points, guys. Double points for AlphaTauri Ford. Oh my god, that is incredible. They have been absolutely nowhere every single season. But those points, 14 points, have allowed them to climb straight past Williams, Alfa Romeo and Haas. This race is going to be so important for them throughout the course of this season. And we're 27 points behind Red Bull in the Constructors. It's a very close battle between us, Alpine, Aston Martin, and of course Red Bull. The drivers' standings, you know, we've got quite a lot of races in it, you know. Lando's a dark horse. He's got as many points as Gasly and Ocon, even though that Alpine is clearly better. But the championship could be looking really good. You know, Verstappen could be clawing his way back very soon. Stroll could be clawing his way back in as well. I don't know. But wow, what a race for our first victory of the season. Oh my. And we started in 18th. So it's a very impressive race. Wow. And honestly, Albon was crazy in that AlphaTauri. Honestly, a very close race. I'm so happy about that. Oh my god, we finally win at Imola in probably one of the hardest fought wins of the whole series. You know, that's up there with Portimao. I need to get F1 23. It is a very good game, I'll give you that. But I'm going to be honest, if you've already got F1 22, there's no point. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'd say put money aside for the next game, F1 24, because at least then you'll have like different teams. You know, AlphaTauri's now Visa Cash Up RB and Alfa Romeo's now Stake. Oh my god, look at that pile up there. Jesus. That definitely helped us as well. And we knew that was coming because that was scripted in the career mode. Career mode has some scripted events that will happen regardless of how many times you restart the race. So we knew that was coming. And then, of course, Stroll really helped us overtake Perez, and we needed to do the overtake on him. He did great work. He didn't score any points, but he put me first in that team. Look at how close that was. Their new name's a piss take. Yep. Visa Cash App RB. I mean, the kind of good thing is that they seem to be in like 2017 to 19 Toro Rosso colours. You know, the blue and the silver. So I think if their livery's really good, it will redeem them, in my opinion. Like, especially if it looks like the old Toro Rosso one, or the most modern Toro Rosso one, because I love that livery, absolutely love it. So if that's the livery, if that's the colour scheme with the big bull on the side, I think that's going to be beautiful. You know, so screw the name. If the livery's good, I don't care. Alright, we need to get a good thumbnail here, so we're going to go all the way to a lap where it was definitely, where they were catching up to us. Probably lap 19. Yeah. Yeah, I hope it looks like the Toro Rosso looks good. Yeah, if it does look like the Toro Rosso, then we're in for some good shit. Alright. I mean, a lot of my liveries do look very similar now, to be honest. A lot of my thumbnails, sorry. Can I get a good fucking view, please? So that's when Perez overtook us. So this is when we got the overtake on Perez. I mean, look at how close that top four was. Yeah, and then, so we were looking for it on the outside, and then Perez moves over a little bit to the right, forcing us to go round the other way. Okay. That thumbnail looks different, at the very least. Okay. Do you play any WRC games? No, but I'm meaning to get into them. Now that I have a PS5, I do want to play more rally games. That reminds me, I wanted to make a video on Dirt 5 ages ago. I played it quite a bit over the first half of last year, and I absolutely adore that game. I do love Dirt 5. I might actually buy it on disc and just replay through it again, but I don't know. I want to replay games less and play more new ones, to be honest. I already have, almost have the Platinum Trophy for Dirt 5, so, you know, I think I'll wait. I think I'll re-download Dirt 5 on my other account, which has the data, and make a video on there and then port it over to my data now. Like, well, not data, but this account, this PlayStation account now, and then I can, you know, upload a quick video on it. Okay, let's see what we can do here then. The weather's beautiful. We have a little less contrast. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it as it is. I wish you could put some film grain on it. They should put film grain a little bit on the graphics. You know, I never used to like film grain back in the day, but it does help. It definitely helps. I used to hate film grain, and then I decided to replay The Last of Us 2 back in the day with film grain on, and it was like night and day. Well, not like night and day, but it definitely helped make the game look a lot more realistic. So hopefully they put like at least an option in to have film grain. Okay. I think we need a bit more in terms of shutter speed. It keeps the cars in there, that's the important thing. I think we'll put it there. See how that looks. I played Dirt Rally 2.0, but you should get WRC. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Right, that's our thumbnail for this episode. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting WRC. Like, the next rally game I'm buying is that game, so, yeah. And I might bring it to the channel. But yeah, Dirt 5, definitely, I'm going to do a quick review of that at some point, or maybe a full-scale review. In the vein of what I've done with Saints Row 4, etc. We'll also do a big review on this game. I need to start work on the WWE 2K23 one soon as well. I just got to write the script for that. And unfortunately, our title sponsors are still not happy because Lance Stroll still didn't get any points. Even though we got the win, we need Lance Stroll to start picking up points as well. So I feel a lot of gratitude towards him for what he did for us in this race, but he needs to start picking up the pace now for both of us. Sponsorship renewal. Asia Tech Dynamics. Yeah, we'll renew the sponsors. We should actually have a look at sponsors and see. Yeah, achieve at least one podium position, so we'll keep that one. I think Zenetto can change, though. I think we'll get rid of that at some point, because it's not really giving us too much weekly, and I think we could definitely use more weekly income. I've got mail. Oh, this would be for the IMOLA trophy, yeah! Hell yeah, okay, let's redeem that, so then I can put that in my trophy cabinet in F1 World. Beautiful. Finally won at Imola! And if you guys have been here since the beginning of the series, you guys will know that I've always struggled at Imola, or at least I did struggle big time in Season 1. We got like a 12th place finish in Season 1, so it was definitely very difficult. A very hard fought win though, I'm happy about that. So the only thing I've got to do now to feel complete with this game is to win at Jeddah. That's the only thing I got to do. So we'll just see what happens there. So we got some new parts coming in. I don't know. Yeah, we got a couple of new parts. 3 new parts going into Spain. Lovely. All right, so we're going to visit sponsor headquarters. Pay a visit to Avolo. Simulator training. Second driver press tour, and yeah, that's it. That's all we need to do. So, rotors come in for powertrain. We've got more downforce.
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
So there's only one upgrade left for powertrain now. So surely regulations are going to come in at the end of the season to change this, because it's like it's unbearable at this point. I hate it. It's terrible. So surely there has to be new regulations coming in. I might look it up. I'm going to go on my internet on my phone for a minute and look it up. How do the regulations work in F1 career mode? Because my suspicion is if parts are too high, then they put regulations in to put it down. I might also ask the Reddit as well, in a post later. Doesn't really say anything. So we'll just have to test the theory ourselves, so we'll see. We will probably find out around Singapore as usual. It'd be before Singapore. It might be like Spa, Zandvoort, who knows? I play on PC so I can get some games for Steal. Wow. It's awesome. I mean, I could do that as well with console games. I can just go to CEX and get games really cheap. But I know on PC you can get like CD keys, can't you? So, yeah, I think it just doesn't beat PC. Alright. Ask the drivers. It's time again for marketing to run our Ask the Drivers feature. Do you have time to answer the latest batch of fan questions? Yes, I do. Is it going to be the same questions as usual? Oh, hello. The cars this year look fantastic with some truly stunning liveries. The sport has been blessed with some amazing designs over the years. Which are your personal favourites? So we've got Ferrari. We've got the black and gold Lotus. Or our own. You're going to say I'm biased, but I have to say our livery this season is one of the best looking I've seen. No. If you'd have asked me this in Season 2, I would have probably said my own, but other than that, I'm just going to say Lotus. Why not? I miss Lotus. I miss those liveries. Your team seemed to have hit the ground running with the new regulations brought in this season. In which area do you feel you made the biggest jump over your rivals? Nowhere. Nowhere. We've not made a jump. I suppose maybe, actually. Because if we're talking about rivals from last season, the only real rival was McLaren. So I'd probably say... I don't know. Like, we're well ahead of our old rivals now, McLaren, but... Yeah, in terms of, like, Aston Martin and stuff... I'm going to go with this one, because Aero's the only one that really had any changes in the regulations. The engine didn't have anything. Which was detrimental to the car.
Thanks.
It really hurt the car. Alright, gearbox. Let's go. We've got 3 new parts that have just come in.
Ready for the next race weekend.
That is lovely. It might make the car even worse though. So we can't be happy about it. But let's just go all out and we'll get the final powertrain upgrade. But anyway, round 5, Spain. So yeah, we'll get the final powertrain upgrade and then we will see if any new regulations come in to change it. If not, we might have to start thinking about ending the series early. I'm thinking of going till the end of Season 6, but if we don't get any new regulations coming in, then I'll end it at Season 5 most likely, because these cars are just not enjoyable to drive. Very difficult. But we're P2 in the championship, that's what matters. So it seems to be a constructors fight between us, Red Bull, and Aston Martin. So we're still at it in the constructors, which... Thank God. Alright. Let's go to track then. So we got track acclimatization, race strategy. Not race... Oh, was it race strategy? I think it was. I didn't see. Or was it qualifying pace? Yeah, it's race strategy. So we've got 2 things to do, but I don't know if I really enjoy doing the practice programs anymore. Which is a shame. Because I used to. But as these cars have gotten worse, the programs have become a lot more difficult, and I just don't fancy doing it anymore. Then again, it is Spain.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
It is Spain, and it is one of the best tracks on the game, so we'll see how it feels.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Alright. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, so a bunch of new upgrades came in. 3 new upgrades. Powertrain is almost all maxed out. This is the most normal feeling track we've had all season. Well, Australia wasn't so bad. I'd say turn 1 was definitely very difficult. Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, turn 1 was difficult, and sector 3, this car did not like sector 3. That's for sure, so, yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. Okay. Have I got 3 people watching or 1? It says 3 on my phone, but 1 on my screen. It turned too early then, but oh well.
Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point.
Feels really good on the hards. That was perfect. Wow, what a lap.
Complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Wowza.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
What a lap. Jeez. Yeah, this car feels great around Spain. I think this track is here to stay just because it feels so good. And I think this is getting replaced, is it? Or is it going to be like America where we have multiple tracks on the calendar? Because there's going to be one in Madrid. Apparently a street circuit.
Got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
You know how I feel about street circuits on this game. How much worse they get as time goes on in the career mode. Next season we might take all the street circuits off the calendar. Maybe. Okay. Feels really good. Wow. Okay, so we're definitely going to go out and do race strategy, that's for sure. I've got a bunch of videos coming out this week. Need for Speed related. One of them is, anyway. Which will make a few people happy. We really didn't do a lot of Need for Speed content at all last year. But this year there will be. There should be a new Need for Speed game coming out this year. But even if not, I do plan to do replay-throughs of 2015 and Heat. So, yeah, if you're on the stream watching right now, I hope you're looking forward to that. That'd be really cool. I'll make an announcement for that in the Need for Speed video that I make this week. Games like Rivals and Payback and Hot Pursuit will only get a brief revisit. Rivals might get multiple videos. Payback will get multiple videos because I'll want to do speed lists, or I might just do that in the one video. Hot Pursuit Remastered might also get multiple videos as well, since that also has a multiplayer component. So, yeah, Need for Speed videos coming to the channel this year for definite. And then, of course, like I said, we should be getting a new Need for Speed game this year. But I'm not going to play Unbound. I'm just not interested in that game. Heat is better than it in almost every single aspect that matters to me personally. So, yeah, there's just no point. I'd rather just stick with, the games I have. And, yeah, I'm happy doing that. We got the quickest time by a second. Oh, my God. Well, let's see what Verstappen can do on his second lap. There's Lance. 11th in the standings. He's fallen quite far. On 113.6. Jesus, okay, we've set a really fucking good time. Oh my God, guys. Surely Lance can do better, right? Not? No? What? Why are we so much better in the time? What did we do? We had an upgrade, sure, but you guys have been watching. I've not, changed the difficulty or anything. We struggled in IMOLA, really bad. We qualified really low. And yet we're quicker than Sonoda on the hards by a good 3/10, bro. Jesus. Okay, we're heading out onto the mediums.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, we're feeling really good around this track. It must be down to the setup and obviously our amazing driving on that second lap on the hards. But wow, our pace is looking insane. Okay. Yeah, we are absolutely smashing this track. Jeez. Ooh, Russell's gone quicker. That's a surprise. Alright, one more lap. ICE's at 60%. I don't think it's going to affect us too much. For now, but it will. We'll definitely replace it next episode.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done. Okay, we can take you this lap.
That was awesome. Yeah, this car feels amazing. There we go. All done. Okay. So that might be us done with the session. I don't know though. We could go out on the softs and test those out, but I don't really feel the need. Yeah, so we're dealing with some wear now, especially in the ICE department, which is why we're bringing in new upgrades for that. For decreased wear, but I don't really feel like replacing it for this specific race. We could, we definitely have the time, but do we need to? Is it a need? Is it a necessity? We've got to think about the entire rest of the season here.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Leclerc, Russell and Zhou Guanyu.
Very close. Very close for times, so I think we could smash it on the softs, to be honest. But that's us done with free practice, I think. That's for sure. Right, okay. So, what am I thinking? What's the tracks we've got? So after Spain, it's Canada. Yeah, so the next four races, we're going to want, a good ICE. So I feel like we'll just take the pain for this one, if there's any pain. We'll have to see. Because obviously we'll have to see what other people are doing as well. I'm really going to hope that Perez doesn't do well in this race neither, so we can catch up in the standings. Pourchaire's falling down again, P16 and a P14. Russell got a P15 in Imola, but I'd say that was down to strategy. For some stupid reason, Aston Martin thought they should prioritise Pourchaire, even though he had a 5-second penalty. And pretty much ruined Russell's race, even though he had enough pace to be up there. We'll have to see what happens with Russell. It's very interesting. Stroll needs to start picking it up as well. He's only got 2 points finishes so far out of the 4 races, which with our car is a joke. I'm going to be honest. Like, there's no reason as to why Lance shouldn't be there. I understand it for Imola, but even then I don't, because he went out multiple laps. I'm glad he did to slow down Checo, but he should have finished better in Baku, should have finished better in Miami. The car had the pace for it. You know, I was P3 in Baku. Stroll being P10, no excuse. So, he needs to start picking it up. His home race is in Canada. Oh yeah, Canada returns. Yeah, hold the phone. He returned at Canada. He returns at F1 at his home race for our team. In a much slower car, so he'll be hoping in Canada to have a really good race, and I think we'll prioritise Lance in that race. Should we both, like, being like a 1-2 situation or whatever, I might let him pass just to get that, like, victory in that scenario, obviously. Or if it's like a 3-4, like whoever gets the podium, then I'll give it to Lance. But yeah, because I'm just that great of a teammate. But yeah, he needs to start picking up the results starting now. Alright, for the free practice session, we've already pretty much done track acclimatization. I don't really need to do any more. So we'll just do this. And yeah, that's us done. That is us done. So we'll skip FP3 as well. And then see what we can do in terms of upgrades. Okay, go to next session, quick practice, and then we'll exit. Just completely skip it. But yeah, I do plan to return to certain F1 games this year, for sure. I think F1 2019 I definitely want to go back to and check out. F1 2016, I actually plan to do a series on that. That's just going to be such a weird and different game, and that's the first iteration of the F1 game, of the modern F1 game career mode. So that's going to be really fun to check out. And then I'm thinking F1 2018 as well. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have. But I don't think I'm going to do a driver career mode on this game. We might. I've been going back and forth on the idea of, you know, doing like a 2-season series, you know, like a Road to Glory, you know, with Williams. I was thinking, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, we just got qualifying now, but let's check out the R&D in progress. Yeah, let's get this final powertrain upgrade in. Get it maxed out. Boom. Red Bull have got the final powertrain upgrade as well. So yeah, that'll get us caught up. We're about the pace of Mercedes right now. Ferrari and McLaren are still up there in terms of powertrain. So yeah, Mercedes have got a really good powertrain. Ferrari do not still. But even then, Ford aren't doing AlphaTauri very good. In this new season, in this new era. Oh, we're literally 2 points off of that. That's bullshit. We could get the Energy Store one, but again, the Energy Store is something we've never really had to deal with. We'll do the MG UK. There we go. We don't need to do that, but I thought we may as well. Why not? Okay. Let's go. Short qualified for the Spanish Grand Prix. Okay. So I think right away we'll just set a banker lap. Let's go. Oh, it looks a bit cold. Verstappen's on us right away? Bro, go away. He's getting slipstream. Fuck off, Max. Of all people, it has to be Max Verstappen. Djokovic sets the first time of the day. Fucking Verstappen getting my slipstream the whole fucking time, man. You lucky bastard. Right, we'll do another lap on these softs. And then pit for other ones. What is this AI doing, man? Stroll's just set a time. Not quicker than ours. We would have been P1, I think, if not for that turn 1 thing and the fact that Verstappen was doing our slipstream. Like, ugh. Can you go past me, Kevin? K-Max, just go! Oh, this AI is pissing me off. How is this still an issue years later? Go! It's time for your lap! What? What were you doing? Did he do his lap or something? Ah! Fucking had an itch. Let's go! Let's go! P1!
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Perez doesn't beat our time. There you go. And that was on worn softs, by the way. So imagine the lap we could do on fresh. Good start. Yeah, we're looking really strong around Spain. That marks a massive change over what happened in Imola, where we qualified 20th. Marks a big change. I mean, we were lucky to win Imola. We were very lucky to win Imola. Mixture of a safety car and our teammate doing bits to defend against Perez. Lance did a really good job there, but I need him to start picking up the pace now. We know he's capable of podiums, so we need him. Like, we know the car is good. I'm proving it right now. So I need him to stick to me. And P8, when there's about 4 tenths for him to find, it's not good. We did have the benefit of track evolution, I'll say that, but other than that, Stroll needs to start picking up the pace. We got new tyres on, yeah we do. Okay. We'll wait for people to start coming out. Okay.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out.
Stroll's gone. We're going to go too. Here we go then. We got a really good lap. But I want to make sure. If we could go quicker, if there's time to find, I want to find it. God, why are these cars going so slow? I don't want to get anywhere near them. I think we'll have time to spare, I really hope so. Whew, okay. This is it, guys. My hair's in my eyes. Alright, let's go. Not the best entry, and that is reflected in our delta. I think we can redo that. We lost so much time then. Oh, we can't do a fucking another one. Damn it. Hopefully there's time to find in the corners, but there's never much track evolution going on in short qualifying. And Max Verstappen goes on pole. Yeah, there's really not much time to find for us. Even on fresh tyres. We'll have to see what everybody else does, but I think we'll still place high up. So if Verstappen gets pole, whatever, I can put that down to engine wear, to be honest. Fucking Red Bull.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Yeah, so There you have it. I think we've got P3. If anyone was going to beat us, it was probably going to be Red Bull, to be honest. And it's only P3, you know? We could beat them in the race. Race pace is entirely different, but we know on paper that Red Bull are better than us anyway, by quite a margin. And that comes down to powertrain, and the fact that we've got some engine wear with the ICE right now, so... You know, until we get that final powertrain upgrade in, Red Bull are going to be quicker than us on the straights, and Spain has some pretty good... Spain is pretty high speed, so... I'm not surprised at all. Where did Lance place, though? That's the important thing.
And with qualifying complete, let's
P7 for Lance.
Perez, Verstappen, and the owner driver.
Couple of tenths
Qualifying
off.
wrapped up, we now have our grid line up for the big race
He
tomorrow.
improved. He improved, so I'll take it. And who was in front of him? A Mercedes. Mate, Lando's dragging that Mercedes up. The Ferraris look good around this track as well. Alright, so that marks a change. On paper, though, he should be beating those guys. He should be next to us. He should be P4. But hopefully he can get a good start. Because if he can get a good start, then it won't matter anyway. So we'll just have to see what happens in the stints, in the tyre stints. Alright. No weather changes going on. That's it. All we got to do is race. Yeah, so Perez being on pole definitely is a problem. He is looking unstoppable and really consistently good right now. So it looks like Checo might be our main title rival. Aston Martin seem to be dark horses. If they can get their strategy together, they'll be in for a shot. I think they're still top. Well, I think they're still second in the constructors' standings, with Perez dragging them up with constant victories and constant podiums rather.
Max Verstappen's first win for Red Bull on debut here. One of the great dramatic days in Formula One after the clash on the first lap of Hamilton and Rosberg. The entire crowd at turn 7 on their feet cheering. An extraordinary race. It's always a treat to come back here for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the long run down into turn 1. This is a 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging here, to put it mildly. There are 16 corners, but there's still a lot of drama and excitement to be found out there on track. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have the owner driver, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Drugovich, Joe, Liam Lawson, Gasly, Teo Porcher.
Teo's fallen
Tsunoda,
again.
the
After
owner
his
driver,
first win, he's just dropped
Magnussen,
off. I mean, he got that 5th place in
Ocon,
Baku, didn't he?
Sargent,
But he's kind of dropped
Daruvala,
off a bit.
and Nick de Vries rounds off the grid. Now,
And
it's almost
Aston
time for
seems to be
lights out,
dropping
so
off
let's
if
go
last
down to the track.
race is anything to go by
And
in these
welcome
qualifying
Natalie
positions.
Pinkham to the comment box once
Oof.
again. Nats, no weather issues to worry about. It is dry and glorious out there. Everyone can focus on the racing.
Well, the regulations aren't new anymore, but the teams and the drivers are still coming to terms with them. I firmly believe it's also track-specific. We've seen some wheel-to-wheel racing throughout the year. Some tracks lend themselves better to it than others. I'd like to see it at every race in the whole season. Is that too much to ask?
Okay. P3, not bad at all. Why has this already been customised? Let's revert that. Okay, so we've got a pit at lap 11 on softs to mediums, or pit at lap 12 onto hards. I think we go soft to mediums. I think soft to mediums is looking to be the best strategy. This is very high speed, so I think we're going to go with a 24.7 in terms of fuel load. You know, Because obviously we had the 2 laps before in Imola and that was too much. Yeah, so maybe a little less, and I figure we'll be fine. Alright, just double check my phone notifications. Hey, welcome back, Lazy. Alright, yeah, we'll go soft to mediums.
Here we go then. The formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race.
Sargent, Albon, Lawson, Joe and Leclerc.
Right for today's race?
All on hards. They are all on hards, whereas everybody else, including us, are on softs.
So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring their planned strategies are all in place.
Well, those strategies are certainly different, that's for sure. I wonder what that strategy is. I don't think there's much tyre wear around here, so I don't think they could really benefit from going on to the hards, but I'm hoping Stroll can benefit and, you know, go past Leclerc, I suppose. Unless Leclerc's already... No, Leclerc's in front of him, so I'm hoping Stroll can definitely benefit from a good race start. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. It's a bad start for Verstappen. It's a mediocre start for Perez.
Somewhere on the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
We're going to go around the outside here. And we take the lead into turn 1. Let's go. That's an awful start for Verstappen. Teammate status.
They're on fresh softs. They're sitting in 7th.
Stroll didn't gain anything from the start, so he must have had a pretty mid start. We are in front. That's what matters. Okay, ICE 63%, we're replacing that after this event for sure. Oh, we got a bit deep there. We've lost a bit of time to Perez. But it's looking really good compared to the rest of the races we've had this season. I'm not really feeling any proper difficulty with the car.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Verstappen's fighting with Sainz. So it's literally just me and Perez at the front in this little duel here. I don't even think Perez got DRS then.
Green flag.
Uh-oh, yellow flag's behind. What's happened? Let's have a look, shall we? I really hope it's not Lance. It's nothing to do with Lance. McLaren. How far behind is it? Oh, an altercation here, I think. Oh, it's an engine failure. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I think that's Drogovic. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, I'm sorry, Drogo. That's awful. Felipe Drogovic is out. Oh, I'm sorry, Drogo. He was doing really good as well. So if you're keeping up with one of the Ferraris. Stroll looks pretty safe though. Albeit in a low position that I don't really want him to be in. I want him to be higher. Because, I mean, look at Red Bull. They're right next to each other.
Yellow flag. Okay, clear.
This is looking really good so far. Really, really good. Yeah, I'm wondering why Paris isn't keeping up with us very well. I mean, I know we've got a bunch of new upgrades, but I'm pretty sure the Red Bull is still better than us. I mean, we'll have to check the R&D. I was meant to check it after we did free practice, but I didn't at all. Go on, Lance, P4! Lance is making some good overtakes.
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Alright. So what's this, lap 11? Yeah, okay. We're on lap 9, so we've got a couple of laps to go, but these softs feel great still, even on 30% wear.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.8 seconds.
Oops. My TV's trying to go on standby. This race has been really easy. I mean, after what happened in Imola, with how difficult it was against people like Perez and Verstappen, I'll take this any day. Hopefully Stroll manages to reel in the Red Bulls and take some points off of him. But, yeah. Red Bull seem to have made a gap away from Stroll, to be honest. But oh well.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap. Gap to your teammate behind is 6.5 seconds.
Alright, I think now we'll start fuel saving it for a minute. Yeah, I think it would be a good idea.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
We still have a decent amount of fuel, but I want to make sure it's still decent.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
No, I'm pitting. Alright, let me go. That was a very successful first stint. Verstappen's moving to cover us off. So Perez is going to be out in some clean air for a bit. As we now pit for mediums.
Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound.
Come out in P9, okay. We've got about 10 laps to go. Still a decent gap ahead of Verstappen, so that's good.
Lance is in the pits.
Right, ERS now. So Perez is just coming out. So Perez unfortunately managed to gain some time. Stroll has been overtaken by Norris, so Norris undercut him. Lovely. Fucking hell. I mean, at least he's fifth. At least he's up there. That's what matters. The Red Bulls are still there.
Just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Alright, now we just got to push forward and try and get this win, which we're very capable of doing. George Russell's just overtaken Stroll. Damn it, Lance. What's with the late pit? Fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Verstappen's now.
Safety car, safety car. No
Oh!
overtaking, reduce your pace.
Well, Verstappen
King
was
ends up-
P2, but there's been an incident. Oh, okay. Was it here? Oh, okay. It's got everything to do with the Alpha, I think. Oh, it's a Mercedes! It's Valtteri! It's Valtteri Bottas. He span it. And there's now a safety car. This is an opportunity for Lance. I'm not pitting. I'm not pitting. Chance for us to save some fuel as well. But I am not pitting. Bottas got disqualified! That is the first DQ we've seen in this series ever. Oh my god. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see if anybody pits. At least the grid's going to be pushed back together, so that gives Lance an opportunity to maybe make some overtakes. But yeah, this is a strange situation. So yeah, our victory could be taken from out of our grasp. It's been a very dominant race for us so far. Just have to see what happens now. Where is the safety car? Oh, there you are.
Okay, we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
Alright. Yeah, this race was a bit boring, to be honest. We were dominating. The only thing we had to really worry about was fuel load, but we don't need to worry about that now. So we just have to see what happens as the field bunches up. So no one's pitting. It would have been cool to see if anyone pit for like softs. So they've not only had to clear some debris from the track, they've also had to clear Bottas as a whole from the track.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
Alright, we're going to be under instant pressure. Let me go! Alright, let's get out of that slipstream right away.
Green flag.
Here we go again. Tyre wear, looking good. They'll be a bit cold though. I did feel a lot of understeer on turn 1, but they'll warm up. Alright, so far so good.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Alright. Four laps to go. Don't need to worry about fuel at all.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
Alright. Answers P6. Okay.
race, we're leading our teammate by 4.5 seconds.
Verstappen and Perez fighting. Stroll, P5 fighting Norris. Lovely to see, but Norris is still ahead. Maybe Stroll can win it. Oh, he's back in front. We'll have to see their fight at the end, especially if he wins. He is fighting hard with Norris. But that's going to give Russell some time to get that P4.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh yeah. Let's go. Woo!
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
Yes. Let's go. That was just a good race all round for us. Domination.
A spectacular victory here in Spain and a massive confidence boost going into the next race.
That's what we want the fucking car to feel like.
So, Natalie, what made the difference out there today?
I really feel the track layout, combined with the track temperatures we saw today, suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well.
Let's go.
It just looks so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Oh, yeah.
The faces on our top three look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
There we go. A very dominating victory here in Spain. 3 new upgrades came in, and those 3 upgrades did us justice. Lance didn't do as good as I would want him to. We want him to be on the podium with us, but I'm pretty sure he got a P5, so... I'm happy with that for now, and that definitely does well for us in terms of the Constructors' standings, at least versus Aston Martin anyway. But Red Bull looking as strong as ever, both Verstappen and Perez on the podium. Not looking good. It's looking dangerous.
Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. It was not the best weekend for our championship leader.
Well, Perez still in front in the standings.
So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day? It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. There is also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Well, that's a very valuable 5th place finish for Lance Stroll, but we need to get him on podiums. He needs to be on podiums, man. George Russell is still there fighting for Aston Martin. Théo Pourchaire once again outside of the points. Mate, I thought he was up there. He got that win in Australia, and now he's right back to the same old Théo Pourchaire that we've known, really, throughout this series. Sergio Perez once again on the podium. It's been 6 rounds now, and he has been on the podium for each and every one of them. We will have our work cut out for us in terms of, winning the championship again. So, it's looking dangerous. But yeah, we'll watch the replay. It was a really good start for us. Not a good start for Verstappen, as we immediately overtook him into second place. Perez tried to cut us off, and we just went around the outside. Look at this. Oof. That was a nice view. And an easy overtake for us. And that was pretty much the end of it. Lap 15. This was the safety car period, right? I think it was. I don't know. Yeah, it was. This was at the safety car. Showing highlights for the safety car. We love it. Oh, yeah, that was it. That's it. There's your highlights. Jesus. That was a very dominating win. We don't want it for content, but after what we've had so far this season, we'll take it any day. So, yeah, 2 races remaining in this rivalry with Verstappen. And then I assume we should be hitting a rivalry with Perez at that point. So with that win, is that still enough points to satisfy our title sponsors? Yes, by about 3 points. So I think if Lance, we need at least like a P1 and then a P6. Lance needs to finish at least P6 every race, at the very least. So we'll take his 5th place finish for now, but yeah, we're seeing the Constructors' Championship slip out of our grasp more and more. So, yeah. Wait, was that round 6 or was it round 5?
Very robust right now. It's time for you to have a think about our profit margin and what areas of the operation might benefit from that money.
Oh, Spain was round 5, not 6. I thought it was 6. Got some activities. Second driver performance review, driver promotion, filming, team building, aerodynamics equipment upgrade. Oh, actually, we'll do the supplier HQ tour. Invest in more merch or decline the request.
Thanks for dealing with that.
Okay.
The department appreciates it.
Yeah, okay. Alright guys, well that is the end of this episode of F1 23, My Team Career Mode. It's been a very, very successful episode compared to how it's been recently. That Spanish GP was a clear-cut P1. Imola, we had to fight tooth and nail for that win, and it took teamwork with Lance Stroll to get that victory. Lance has not gotten a position higher than 5th yet, so we need to hope that he gets there at some point. But yeah, a 2nd place in Australia, even though we should have gotten a win. I think I'll always beat myself up for that until next season. Baku was a great event. Miami, we should have done better. We, shouldn't have took the risk. We should have just took what we could get. Definitely would have helped us in terms of the championship. And yeah, Sergio Perez is looking like an absolute machine, which compared to where he was last season, all the way down in 7th, it's crazy. And I mean, he did win the last race of the season in Season 3. He's just carrying on that form. It was basically how Nico Rosberg was at the end of the 2015 season. He just carried on that form into the 2016 series season and won the championship. Now, I'm hoping history does not repeat itself with Sergio Perez, and we've got our work cut out for us to stop that from happening. And there's also other people in the championship. George Russell, I'd say Teo Pourchaire, but yeah, I think he's fallen out of it. Lando's there. Verstappen is going to creep up at some point, and hopefully we get Lance up there as well. But yeah, we seem to be going into a little bit of normalcy now, and it just seems to be the standings are between me and Perez right now. So we'll see what happens throughout this season. Next episode will be the Canadian and Austrian Grand Prix. So the return of Canada and the revisit to Austria. which we struggled at last season. So hopefully we do a bit better this time round. So guys, cheers for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Until next time, peace.